Okay, let's see. This works. Hopefully this works. And hopefully it won't lag. We pray that it won't lag today, so... Also, hello everyone, my name is Yarimo. Surprise video lah. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, today I'm gonna try and draw sketch something out for like Omori. But I haven't really finished the game, so most likely it might not be accurate to the game, but you know what, I'll give it my best shot. I've kind of got a sketch out currently. I'm not too sure. I haven't really confirmed whether I want it or not, so I'm gonna just try it out and see. So today, mostly I think it's gonna just be cleaning up the sketch a bit more, and hopefully getting like maybe some kind of base color in. Along with that, we'll listen to some Omori music at the background. So hopefully this works. Okay, wait, let me see this one. Yeah, hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm playing with one of the Omori OSTs, which is, I think, the fifth one that is By Your Side. I like it. I like this music a lot. It's really cute. So without further ado, I'm gonna just keep sketching this out. I still haven't decided what I want. I wanted to draw something cute about like Omori, but then it ended up being even more, I guess not really as cute as I thought. I think I wanted to draw like some kind of like picnic or something, but the more I drew, I just couldn't get it. I just couldn't draw it for some reason. Like I had the idea, but my execution just didn't work, man. I think when I went through like a few sketches, like a few of this. I think this is the first few, the second few, and then like the third one is kind of like I tried to sketch it a bit just now. I wanna draw like some kind of picnic, but like it just doesn't work in my brain for some reason. So whatever sketch I just came out, I think with this one, I don't really know what I thought about it. I just randomly kind of drew it based on like partially Omori. I'll stick with it for now. I'll hopefully see whether I can make it more detailed, and then it'll be a bit easier for me to understand what I'm drawing. But I don't know why. Recently, I'm like trying, like any idea I have in my head, I try to draw it out, but like what I want to execute just doesn't come out what I wish. It either comes out like a bit choppy than my sketch version, so then I'm like, I had to go back to my sketch to redraw again, and I was like, oh, back to the start again. I think I did that when I was trying to sketch out a bit of, I think like a VGen art, like monthly art challenge. I wanted to join one and just see if join for fun and see how it is. And then was it tricky? My sketch was better when I first drew. My sketches had more expression than my than my cleaner sketches. I was like, ah, dang it. Okay, we're going back. We are gonna go back to the drawing board again. I think I went back and drew like sketches, like look over my sketch, redraw it again, like at least twice, and I was like, oh, I'm so frustrated with this. It's like I have my idea, but I just can't execute it well. Currently, I'm still trying out. I'm trying out new like techniques that I've seen on YouTube, like different strategies to drawing certain stuff. It's kind of working and also not working, so just bear with me. Okay, I need to like find a way. I think the one thing I'm worried currently is that I have so many tabs open currently that I'm worried that my PC might crash. We'll see. We'll hopefully not lag. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. But today I think mostly I'm just gonna clean up some sketches and then try to get like my idea across if I can. I think I haven't finalized on it, so I'm trying to see if I can make it cleaner and then see what we do from there. Technically, this is not the proper method to draw, but don't follow what I'm doing. This... What you're seeing is technically not a proper way to think about ideas like this. You most likely will have to have a theme and everything. But for me, I'm just going with the flow with what I got currently. Not really the best strat of drawing, but you know what? It's a strat nonetheless. But I think for today, I'm just gonna try and draw like a cleaner, somewhat like a cleaner version of what I'm currently drawing and see where I go with it. Because I'm still kind of like, I feel like I'm still kind of like blur at what I want. So I want to see if I can draw it as close as I can. I'm trying to think why I drew this, I think this sketch. Because sometimes when I draw on sketches, I try to base it as best as I can, or like how much I understand about the game. Similar to like how I did the Takopi and Undertale Yellow ones. But because I haven't finished Omori, technically I should put this off after I finish Omori, so it's a bit easier for me to draw. Because most of the time if I'm drawing something, especially it's based on like games or like an anime, I try to watch as much as I can, get the vibe, then draw. But this is like the total opposite, so this is gonna be a new thing to see whether I can draw something. Cool, not really related, but I guess close enough in terms of story. I think the one thing I like about fan art is to draw something close enough to the story, or like it gives you a sense of the story. Dang it. I feel like this is the part that's gonna frustrate me the most. Oh wait, I forgot this is not centered. You know what, screw it, just draw it again. I forgot I forgot when I sketched it out, I didn't really do a center thing, so I'm redrawing this again. I really need to find a way. I feel like this stream might most likely be a bit more chill, more like chit-chatting and just drawing for funsies. So you're gonna see me painfully go back and forth in terms of like all my drawings. But it's fine, that is the process of art. You have to just keep going back and forth. I think what I wanted to draw here was like I guess like Omori in white space. That's like going Omori in white space that is like going to the other what is it considered the white space? Okay, Omori is in the white space going towards like meeting his friends in the dream world or the hit space, to be specific. In terms of wording, that would be the case. I still don't really know how I drew this out. I just wanted to draw something and I was like, huh, that could be a cool idea. Oh man, I've never drawn this in like such a weird perspective. This is kind of like fisheye lens, I guess. I really should. Why did I do perspectives, man? I feel like I need to stop doing any drawing that is in perspective nowadays. I think like one way to like level up your art is like adding perspective to like stuff or like to objects around. I think that's the part where it makes it a bit more interesting. Because you can make like different dimensions or make it look like really cool. If you do it right, it will be cool. If you don't, it feels like there's something off in it. I'm gonna see if I can do something fisheye lens. The worst case is I can't even finish this today, and I'll have to go back off stream to draw another one. Trying to see if this works. In my brain, it feels like it works, but I think once I start drawing, I'm gonna see all the flaws in it. Wait, where is? Shoot, I need to reference the white space thing again. No, my tabs. My tabs. Mori, white space. I need a reference. What's the rock or the? Oh, it's just one white sheet. Okay. I was like, is there details on it? No, it's just one white rock. I think the tricky part of me drawing this right now, since I haven't finished the game, is that how much do I see that I hopefully will not spoil myself in terms of the ending of the story. Because I remember I went to check how many endings are there in Omori, and there are like 5. I was like, oh god, okay. I hopefully will not spoil myself with whatever ending I'm gonna get, because I also do not know what ending I'm gonna get. I still don't know. Which I feel like that's a bit nervous, I guess, because I don't really know too much of Omori besides like pictures. I think pictures, and there was like a collab cafe or something that one of the YouTubers I was watching went to. That was like the only 2 things I know about it. I was like, oh god, this is gonna be really awkward. We'll see how much I can do. We'll see how much we can do. I might have to switch it back and forth. I feel like if like what I draw isn't, I'm not satisfied with it. Please, Shelly, let's make it cleaner sketch and hopefully not ruin this. Oh, the kitty cat doesn't have a mouth. Kitty cats. Meow. Meow. I'm also starting to like the music for Mori. It's really relaxing. I feel like I will have it as like a background music when I'm doing other work. Because if I'm in the mood, I will have like other music in the background. Let's see. I don't think I want to draw a TV though. There's TVs, the cats. I'll draw a bit of like the tissue box, I think. Tissue box. Man, why did I decide to draw this? I think one of the tricky part of Fish Islands is the perspective and stuff. I might need to rethink about doing Fish Islands, because that's a bit tricky for me. Maybe I just go simple. Sometimes simple is the better one. Should I go this way? Try to think. Tell yourself like. Technically, if I put the point here. Okay, I'll put here as like the center point. And from here, draw out. It's not gonna be straight though. I forgot there's like a roller method you can do for this, but I kind of forgot already. So just doing the old-fashioned way. But yeah, recently I think I've gotten into drinking like fruit. I think something close to like fruit juice. That recently my family bought it or something like that. It's some kind of like a fruit paste or something like that from Korea. And you can mix it with water, like hot water, cold water, salads and stuff. It's kind of like some kind of paste form. And it tastes it's really acidic. It's really strong in flavor. I think recently I tried to put it with some hot, I think what, a hot drink. So it's like a passion fruit. I think it's like passion fruit mixed with like orange or something, like an orange passion fruit drink with water, like together with mixing it, and that tastes good. That tastes surprisingly good. I feel like I'm gonna get addicted to it. I think what, cause most of the time I mostly drink just water in general. So finding out there's other tasty stuff I can drink, I'm just like, you know what, I'm kind of into it now. I like to drink some more tasty stuff. Yeah. This way? How would this go? This is the middle line, so kind of. Is it kind of the same? I guess so. We'll keep it that for now, I guess. Oh yeah, if everything is messy, don't worry. I will hopefully hopefully clean it up later. I just need the idea that I have currently in my head. Oh, I guess what I've drawn, I'm trying to like figure out what I drew myself. I give myself the question and then I answer it myself. Sometimes I really don't understand what I drew. I would draw something I think I understand afterwards. After like a few hours later or like a few minutes later, I'll be like, what did I draw again? I don't remember. It just comes back to me. I was like, dang it. Well, this is awkward. I don't remember what I drew. I drew something. Let's see. In terms of perspectives, this way. I'll most likely fix this a lot after stream. But I think recently for me, I've been like doing my own stuff, or like a project I'm currently trying to finish it. Hopefully, it's a lot slower than I thought. I put it off a bit too long already. I was trying to like my best to finish that thing. I have like so much ideas in my head that I want to do, but at the same time I'm like, okay, we haven't even finished that one task that I have gave myself like last few weeks ago. I think there's quite a few. I have technically 2 stuff I'm currently doing, including this one. Wait, including this one is 3. Dang it, wait, I can't math. But yeah, it's like about like 3 different stuff that's like ongoing in my brain, and I'm like, oh great. Just great. I've screwed myself over. Wait, hopefully it should be fine. Hopefully. It's gonna take it slow steps. Slow. I go at a really slow pace, but it's fine. Oh yeah, now speaking about Omori, I am a bit curious what ending I will get, cause I don't know what ending I will get. I kind of want to finish the Hangman if I can. If I can find all the pieces for the Hangman, I want to finish it, cause I know the answer. I just need to input my answer. Please let me input my answer. I think besides that, I'm curious to see how the story goes, cause the last time we left it off at let's just say Basil is not doing well. He's not doing well. We might need to send him to hospital, to be fair. And actually, now I think about it, there is no hospital in the town. There's a pharmacist. Is a pharmacist close enough for like hopefully it works? Cause Basil definitely did not know how to swim. And Hero is a big saver. Big saver. Without Hero, I think Basil would have been gone. tissue papers, tissue papers. Why am I drawing tissue papers? I don't know, it's in the game. Wait, if I'm drawing it in this direction, the tissue paper is the wrong... Ah, it's the wrong angle! Fudge. Give me one. Oh yeah, I guess besides the game, before I speak more about the game again. I still haven't finished it yet, so I can't really... I feel like I can't draw much in terms of like a really impactful type of drawing or something like that. I feel like I really like fan art when they make it with like... I guess it hints off to like some scenes in the game or like the anime. It's really nice. But then I also do like just like a simple cute I think simple cute designs of like the characters together. That's always really nice. And I hopefully can roughly how do I draw tissue papers? I've never drawn tissue papers in my life. You know what, we're leaving it here. I'll come back to it later. Fun fact, if you always have anything you do not know how to do first, come back to it later. If you need some time to think, come back to it later. Then hopefully at least you'll get the other stuff done first. I think that's my strat. If I have to like rush something, it's like okay, get the other stuff that I know how to do done first, and then we'll move on. Before I stuck in one answer or like one question for too long. I think I can just merge some of these together because it's a bit... Man, it's gonna get so messy. Oh god. I guess technically this wouldn't even be like clean. Let's put you blue for now. I'll highlight it blue because I'm still trying to figure out. The things that I want like this, I think this spot here, having all the other characters, which is like Aubrey, Cal, Hiro, Mary, and Basil. But I don't know if I can fit them all in that one spot. I might need to make it slightly bigger. I might need to expand. I need to expand the bulb, the light bulb, really quick. I don't even know. Is it full? Is it weird in this way? I don't know. I guess it kind of works. It feels like such a weird, such a weird shape. I'm trying to like input the light bulb into the theme, but then it's a bit tricky. I need space for the light bulb. I might need to redraw this later if I'm not satisfied with this one. Hello! What are you drawing? I'm drawing some fan art for Mori. But to be fair, I have not finished the game, so what I'm drawing might not really link to the game at all. But I guess what I'm drawing right now is... Okay, wait, don't look at this one. This one is a bit not my... That one is like my... Currently, I'm trying to clean off the sketch. Not this one. Dang it, I don't know my layers. But yeah, currently this is what I have in terms of a sketch. You can say is... I think what? I want to draw like this is the white space. Dang, I can't... You know what? Wait. This is like the white space. And then Omori is going out through the door to meet his friends in the headspace. Still not sure how I'm gonna draw this. I drew this on a whim, so idea their execution might not be there, so still trying to figure this out. But hi, yeah, I got the game this year. Oh, nice! I hope you enjoy the game. Because the game has so much side quests you can do, so if you're into doing like a lot of the side quests, you're gonna have a long time. For me, I want to try and do as much side quests as I can in the game, because it looks so fun. I like the side quests also. Yeah, I never finished it either, even though I love it. I think it's alright. I think it's okay, cause I think from what I've seen and like played Omori for a while, there is a lot of stuff you can do in the game. There's a lot. And if you don't have like too much, like you don't have a lot of time, especially if you're busy with like school and you have like time constraints of like how long you can play, I think it's alright. I think the important part of it is like you enjoy the game, or like you enjoy like the gameplays of it. Also, me too. This day I still enjoy gameplays of like my I think favorite games and everything. Cause that's how I used to enjoy games when I couldn't get the games. I would watch people play the games and be like, yes, yay. I still watch gameplays till this day. I still enjoy it. But I think nowadays it's not as like... It's not like a single like franchise I watch specifically. I think I used to play a bit of Hoyo games, but then I kind of got slightly tired of it. So currently no Hoyo games for me, but I do enjoy like the trailers for Hoyo games. You should check out Undertale 2 if you haven't. I have... Oh yeah, fun fact, I have played Undertale, and that was a pain. I guess fun fact is that I have streamed and played Undertale, both the Pacifist and Genocide run, and oh my, I never want to go back to Genocide ever again. I feel like after I played that game, I never want to play Genocide. It was such a pain to beat Sans. Did I like it? No. It was such a pain. I think I lost brain cells that day. I think Undertale itself was also really fun. I enjoy the game so much. I think all the little Easter eggs to... I think what? To all the like the funny jokes. I know there's a lot of dad jokes in that game, and I still like it. To be fair, even Omori has a few like funny dad jokes here and there, so I do enjoy it. Where is... Oh my god, where is my my reference sheet? I need it. I need to draw the characters. Wait, where is it? Dang it, I minimized my screen size. Where is it? I need to find the reference pictures. I'm gonna have a trouble to draw this without a reference. Where is it? I saw it. Where the... Oh my god, where is it? It was like my tab for like a few minutes. Oh, dang it, I clicked it away for 1 second. Is it this one? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'm brains loading information quick. Where is it? I had like a separate tab for it. Dang it. Okay. Ow. Where? You know what? Okay, wait. I'm just searching it. I'm just searching up the character. I need a white. I need the headspace characters design. Okay, I found it. Nice. Wait, let me see. Chat. I played it 2 times and I never had the heart to do Genocide. I just couldn't kill Toriel or anyone else. To be fair, even though I did Genocide, I felt so much guilt doing it. Like once you do the Pacifist already, it's just like, can I not do the Genocide? Can I just not do the Genocide already? I don't want to do it. It is so heart-wrenching to just play the Genocide. Even after I think even after I beat Sans in Genocide, I was like, man, I don't wanna I can't unlock this, man. It's like, I think the satisfaction I can think about like the Genocide route for Undertale is that you get to defeat like the hardest enemies, but at the cost of like your friendships. Which is not a good thing. It is not a good thing. I never want to play that Genocide route. At the same time, well, Kara kicked me out of like the game, so well, Thanks, Kara. I went through all the trouble to fight Sans 50 times. 50 plus times. And then I got kicked out. Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kara. My 50 plus attempts paid off for you to kill me. I was trying to draw Javel, not working well. Oh, it's okay, no worry. To be fair, art is gonna take a while. Don't worry if you don't get it. If you need to, feel free, I guess, to go back to your previous like sketch or something like that, and redraw parts of it. I think one thing I've learned from art is that sometimes what you draw isn't what you want, and you might have to go back or like redraw stuff. if you want to do it, it's alright. If you don't want to, I respect it also. I love Javel, he's my favorite Deltarune character. Oh, that's so sweet. You know what, I think take some time. I think if you can't get like a very clean drawing of Javel, try and draw a bit like messy and see how it goes, cause sometimes trying to draw it clean, you can leave out like a lot of details or like what you want to express. I think what currently for me, when I draw messy, I seem to have like a better result in terms of like the characters like expression more than when I draw clean. But this doesn't work for everyone though, so don't worry. I think just take the time, take your time to draw Javel, or like whichever characters you want, because you need to like look back and forth at like the reference. And to be fair, I should be drawing fast, because this is supposed to just be like a rough idea out. I just want to get my idea out, dang it. Okay, wait. I need to speed this. I need to speed draw this. I'll figure out like the positions of it, because I want to get the idea out first. Kel's hair. Man, this is gonna look so like bad, but like work with me here. I'm gonna draw it bad, and then later I will rethink about what I need to draw. Because currently it's like I have the idea, but like I don't know how I'm gonna like execute it or like draw out it. I'm trying to think. I don't know what to draw, man. This is like... Maybe I drew this, I think, today. So what I draw today might not be the case also. Oh, which one? Oh, Undertale, Chorowa and Marlet. Oh, I love Marlet, she's so sweet. Yes, Marlet is just adorable. She is so sweet. She's just there to help us. Help guide us. And then she also tried to protect us from like the 5C5 and everything. It's really sweet. She's doing all she can. And I think that's like the part of... I think Undertale Yellow also did a really good job in terms of like storytelling. I didn't play like the genocide. I only played the pacifist route for that, so I don't really know how it would be for genocide or like the neutral route. Cause I did pacifist, and damn, it was a bit abrupt, I would say. But I think in the end, it's still alright. It's not too bad. It's a decent ending. It's a decent ending. Man, I need to like... Okay, wait. I can't do this part. Let me... I'm gonna draw this out frame a bit, because I can't... I'm trying to imagine... Not imagine. Technically, I want the characters to like wave at Sunny or something like that, like saying hi to him in like his shadow part. Trying to see how this is gonna work. Me killing Starlo in genocide set. Oh, you did a genocide rule for Undertale Yellow. I mean, Star-Lord, he's already having a tough time, man. He's already having like such a tough time in terms of even in the pacifist route for it. He's having such a bad time already. He's like arguing with like his gang, his Feisty Five gang. At the same time, it's like he's just having like a terrible day recruiting Clover. I can't imagine how it would be just recruiting like genocide Clover, man. Oh god, this I feel like that's gonna be chaos itself. Because in I think what I feel like in genocide Clover will be like really deadly. Let me try to think. Oh god. I think most likely later on I'll see if I can do like a speed paint of this, cause this part of the sketch is like I would say it's the boring part of it, depending on how you guys perceive drawing. Because the sketching part can be quite boring because it's a lot of go back and forth. I think mostly the coloring is like the better part before drawing. Because at least coloring you can see all the colors. No, it's just black and white. Trying to 3-star reference on. So Aubrey, okay, wait, I keep forgetting Aubrey likes to hug people in the white space. Not the real Aubrey, but in the white space. She likes to hug. I guess I can kind of try. Man, this is gonna be so awkward. That's why I draw this on off stream most of the time. I would have done this off stream already, but I was busy doing other stuff. So for the time being, I'm gonna draw this very terrible drawing on stream. I guess best case you can avert your eyes from this stream if you need to. Now I'm gonna draw this part. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to draw it like a reflection. Or do I want to keep it like still? Wait, I'll draw like 2 versions. Let's see. Man, I hate that I'm drawing stick figures. But yeah, this is how I kind of draw stuff off stream. I'll try and get like stick figures. You'll be surprised how much stick figures can work. If you're worried that your art doesn't look as good in like the sketching phase, man, you don't need to look at mine, man. I stopped drawing stick figures, man, and it's already lame itself. So don't worry if you draw stick figures, it's fine, cause I also draw stick figures to this day. I don't worry, but really 2 seconds fight is hard in pacifist. I love Noelle, she is having a tough time. Yeah, Noelle in like Deltarune is having a tough time. Huh, but Burly's second fight in pacifist is hard. For me, I haven't really played through Deltarune entirely, so I'm not too sure. But my guess is I've seen like clips or like theory videos about it. I'm guessing it's because like Burly is really protective of like Noelle as like a friend together. So Burly might, Burly's like, hey, don't mess with Noelle. I'm gonna throw hands or something like that. I feel like every time I see like clips or videos of like Burly and Noelle, it's like Burly is like ready to throw hands for like Noelle. Like if anything happens, man. In chapter 2. I mean, for me, I guess I've sadly only played chapter 1 for fun. for Deltarune. I haven't really played through like the other parts of the game. But I think hopefully I can play it. I kind of want to play it when it's like almost finished. Because most of the time when I play games, if I'm finished with it, I will like uninstall the game. Cause I like to keep my workspace or like my PC clean most of the time. Hero. How am I gonna draw hero? Do I draw hero on one or draw base on the other? Also, I guess the tricky part of drawing Omori right now is that I haven't finished the game. I have to look through so much fan art, and I'm like, I hope none of this is like a spoiler partially. I feel like most of it is like partially spoiler, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know when it's gonna happen. So I guess you can say I got the pre-spoiler for for Omori for the time being. I don't really know what I'm gonna get. I've seen a lot of Mary pictures, and I'm like, I feel like I'm not gonna like what's coming up once I get to the end of Omori. What does Hero have most of the time? I'm trying to think. I need to find reference. Hido. Well, yeah, I guess fun fact for the I think the current Omori, like my progress through Omori is that, well, we've met Kel in the real world, which he looks so cool. He looks really cool. I'm just now also concerned of what the story is how is it gonna end now, because it feels like the ending isn't gonna be good. I want to imagine I'm gonna have a good ending for Mori, but at the same time I'm also like, I feel like not something bad is gonna happen. Let's see. Wait, why is that? Oh wait, the hand is like, oh, the wonder. Oh yeah, I guess if you're wondering what I'm looking at, I'm currently looking at like heroes. I guess, is this splash art? Is it considered splash art? It's like the main art, and he has like a spatula holding. I'm trying to like draw the spatula. Okay, what I'm drawing now, it kind of looks like a fly swatter. It kind of looks like a fly swatter. Okay, we'll change this later. But yes, this is like a spatula for the time being. He looks like a fly swatter. I feel like I need to get fly swatters nowadays, because I think recently for me I've been seeing flies. Or those like mini flies. And sometimes try to fly up right in front of your face. I feel like I need a fly swatter to slap away the flies. Oh yeah, but the flies I'm talking about is not like the big kind of flies that are like near the trash cans and stuff. It's those like really small little like flies that fly around in front of your face and somehow just really likes to get into your face for some reason, and I hate that so much. I think that's like, for me, I don't really like insects in general now I think about it. I do not like insects in general. I feel like I guess I don't mind insects, but once they start disturbing me when I'm like focused, I'm just like, nah, you're out. You're out, insect. Don't disturb me when I'm focused. I need to draw the hair for this later. Sorry, Hero, your hair is gonna be like a mess. Basil. I kind of want Mary to be in center right now, so Basil's gonna be inside. Basil. I think currently in Omori, I feel like I kind of like Hero in Omori. Currently, I kind of like Hero more. But to be fair, I like all of them. They're just all so sweet. I really like all of them. Man, I feel like I wish I knew this game a bit earlier so that I could play it. I guess when it maybe first few times when it came out. I think I only got to know more about Omori was because a friend of mine was playing it. I think during one time they were playing it or something like that. So I want to check it out. I don't really remember which part. I didn't really play the game. I got to explore the game a bit when the first time when I found out about Omori. But that's quite a while back. I think that's a few years back already. Because I have a friend that's really into Omori. I feel I should. I guess next time I should buy some merch of Omori and then give it to them if I come across it. But yeah, I would say that's one of my friends that introduced me to Omori. I didn't get to play it, but it was fun watching them play a bit. Dang it, Basil's hair. Dang it, Basil, why is your hair like this? Okay, wait, I need to work on Basil's hair, dang it. It's kind of spiky like this. I have to spread this out a bit more. Because for the time being, I'll give that. Yeah, but also recently I've gotten slightly back into dancing a bit. Then I think it was just having fun dancing and exercising. Still really like to do dancing, though I'm not really good at it. I'm really terrible at it. But you know what? I like dancing. I think recently I'm still into. Oh damn! I'm into listening to Play Songs currently, which is a K-pop virtual idol group. I really like their songs currently. I can't unhear it. I think I've played their songs a bit way too much now. I don't really know if it's good or is it bad, but I really like their music. I think recently I had a cover, not cover. Their newer single, which is a collaboration with Sanrio, which is Boo and then Bongsua. Those two songs are really good. Those two songs are really nice. I think it's a stark contrast to their previous album, which is the Caligo, which was more of a dark, I think more a dark theme of a serious music video, and then you have cutesy music video, which threw me off for a second. I think dang it. Oh man, I really like listening to Play Songs currently. might be my guilty pleasure to listen to it. I think currently for me I really like a lot of Play Songs. I know currently the Boo song, the Play song currently, that one is also really popular. But I think for a relaxing song, my favorite is Bongsua. Something like you, I need to figure out how. this is gonna be so tough to fit all of this in like one small picture. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to fit this. Okay, this is rough. I'm not. Man, this is gonna be so tough to fit all of these characters in one picture. Oh my god, I haven't seen much of Omori in a while. This looks good. Thanks. I hope it's decent. This is still a sketch. Well, now I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna fit like all like 5 people in this one circle, which is a bit too small. I think I might need to make it bigger so that it can cover up a bit more. I think I can make it slightly bigger, but hopefully it has more space. I have no space for it. Also, hello, welcome to stream. I am, I guess, nonchalantly drawing Omori characters. It's still a work in progress though, so not really solidified in terms of the idea yet. And I guess fun fact is that I haven't actually finished playing Omori, so what I'm drawing might not even be related to any of the Omori stuff. But you know what? I'm having fun. I'm having fun playing Omori currently. The state of like my gameplay for Omori is that I think at day 2, like 2 days left or something like that in Omori. So currently that's like the state I'm in. I think I'm halfway through the game, half maybe. I'm not sure, unless there is like another night in the game. Then I'm not too sure. Okay, draw the base, draw the top. I need to draw the back. Man, it's gonna be such a crowded piece of art. I have no clue how I'm gonna like separate this out. Hi, what do you think of the story so far? Currently, I guess I've gone through only until like part of like 2 days left. So from my thought process of like the point of Omori from 2 days left, I think it's pretty good. I'm enjoying myself quite a bit with I guess how much I've been playing it on stream. But at the same time, I really like the flow of the story. I think I like the flow of the story a lot because it gives you like curiosity to search for more answers. At the same time, not giving you all the answers at the same time. I think the opening of Omori did a really good job. It captured like the moment of like you're curious about what's going to happen, but you don't know what's happening. You're kind of just brought on the ride of Omori. For the time being, I feel like I have like a sinking suspicion of what's going on, which is, I mean, one thing I know is that after Mary's death, everyone went their separate ways. We don't really know what caused Mary's death, but it definitely is not good from what I can guess, because there's a lot of mirrors and trees and doors and then eyeballs. I never want to see eyeballs after that game already. But I feel like this has to be something with like some playground or something. I have no clue, because there's a lot of like trees, and a lot of times the eye monster is behind greenery or trees. I'm really worried about that. So my guess is something happened at a tree, and then we are like processing trauma. Did I not want to say those words? But that was like the first thing that came in my brain when I said it. I really like the plot twist ish in the real world stuff. Oh, the real world stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, because there is 2 different worlds in Omori. I am curious to see how it plays out actually, because in the dream, I guess in the headspace, currently we've gone through the princess sweetheart's castle. We've also gone through the other world, which is like the space team, Orange Oasis, Sandy Beach team. area. These are the only 3 places I've gone to currently, if you don't include the playground area. So definitely, I feel like I'm missing something in the dream world or the headspace. The real world is also getting really interesting now, cause let's just say Basil is not doing well currently. He kind of got dumped into the lake, so haven't really seen how that's gonna play out. Kind of worry of him, but at the same time, I kind of stopped the game at that point, so I can sleep. So I'm really curious to see how it's going in the real world, cause we don't really have too much context of the real world besides Mary's dead and Aubrey hates us a lot. Kel is kind of iffy on us. Basil very maybe does not like us, too very cautious of us, and we just met Hero, so I don't really know how he's gonna perceive Omori currently. Alright, the Basil falling into the lake part of the game. Yep, that's kind of where I stop it at, so not the best place to stop it. But yes, I've stopped at that one part where it's like, hey, you need to save your friend. I was like, can we like stop this part for a bit? I need to go sleep. I mean, I'm gonna continue the game tomorrow because we have stream tomorrow for it. So we'll continue where we have tragically left Basil off. I'm so sorry, Basil. Forgive me. Forgive me from beyond the screen. I'm kind of wondering what happened, because Aubrey really hates us. Well, I hate Sunny a lot. I am really worried why does she hate us so much. I'm also kind of curious why Basil is scared of us. I don't really know if he's scared or if he's nervous. He just seems really nervous around Sunny. Hell seems fine, I think. Fine. I mean, he's kind of friendly to Omori or like Sunny, so we should be good. I don't know about Hero yet. I'm curious to see how Hero is gonna react to Omori. Because most of the characters either hate us or scared of us. Are alright with us, maybe. And yeah, relationship-wise, Sunny's not really good with all of it. The story gets better as you go on, but then again, there are multiple endings from what I remember. I think you're on the right track to the true ending. I hope so. I do want to try and get like the best ending that I can. I do know the answer to, I guess, the Hangman, which is welcome to the black space. I still need to find the keys though, so I'm not too sure where most of them are, because they are, some of them I think are really obvious and some I'm not too sure where they're at. So that's the part where I need to find it. I mean, hopefully I can get a decent ending. I wouldn't be surprised if I got like a bad ending, because I could have missed out on quite a bit of stuff. Because a lot of times I don't know where I'm going. The game just throws me into a scene and I'm just like, hey, can I go back and save? I think that's quite a bit. I think last stream, when they threw us into like, I guess the underwater library, you can say it. I did not explore every place, so I don't know what was behind. Like there was one more door I didn't explore, so I feel a bit upset because I couldn't finish exploring. I should keep track of it. We should be fine, I guess. We should be fine. Hopefully that won't play a part in the, oh no, you won't get an ending or the good ending. Hopefully I can get a decent ending. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't get a good ending. Cause I play, I think, the Saihate Station, which was like a really short game, and I I don't think I got a good ending for that one. So let's just say good endings will come and go when they please, and I don't get to pick and choose. The game chooses it for me. There are at least 2 bad endings from what I remember, at least. It's been a while since I've seen this game, yeah. I think how many years has Omori been out? I feel it's been quite a few years, right? Okay, wait. When was Omori when was Omori made? Let's see. 2020. Damn, wait, it's quite far back. Wait, it's 5 years. It's already 5 years. Yeah, so this game is like, it's been a while. It's been a while. But one of the bad ending is, I'll just say the worse than the other one. Wait, there's a worser ending than the bad ending? Oh god. Well, that's not reassuring. Hopefully I won't get that one. I hope so. 5th anniversary is coming in December. Yeah, I saw apparently the date. I think I should check the date. When Omori is made is on the 25th of December, so it's on Christmas Day. That's actually a really good release date. So I can't wait to see like the 5th anniversary of Omori. Damn, it's been a long time. I remember when I played Undertale the first time, apparently it was their 10th anniversary or something. I was like, wait, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I kind of played it because I just wanted to play Undertale. I think I really wanted to play Undertale back then. Same with Omori. I also had this on my list of games I really wanted to play. Undertale, I know the game more because I've seen gameplays of it, but for Omori, I do not know. So what I'm gonna get in Omori is what I'm hopefully gonna get. Because I don't really know too much of Omori. I think I knew Omori when a friend was playing Omori during like, I think when I met them. Other than that, I didn't know too much about Omori. Besides, like, I think small talk from like Omori stuff. Will you play all the endings or just one? You know what? I feel like playing one is already pretty good. Like, I feel like if I play through it multiple times, there's already most likely multiple gameplays like people have made. I feel like doing one is just like, you know what, that's what I'm gonna get, I'll live with it. Whether it's bad or whether it's good, we'll live with the consequences, I think. Because I feel like when playing games that have multiple endings, sometimes whatever ending you get, sometimes it's also interesting. Like, it's interesting to see what you can get with just your first playthrough. I know other games like similar to, I guess what's the game already? Like Silent Hill F. That one requires you multiple gameplays, cause you get to learn more about it, more about the game world. I think yeah, I rather play one time and then see what I get. Whether it's good or bad, I'll live with the consequences. Is it gonna be satisfying? Maybe, maybe not, but you know what? It's an ending that one, like a streamer will experience it for the rest of their life. Really oh wait, very real mood mood. What does that mean? Mood. Microwave stick. Yeah, I can't believe Omori eats microwave stick. I feel like that's not good. I don't think it's good to keep stick for that long. And the fact that I think after that after the first day, I think the first time you eat the steak, there is no more food in the fridge. So it's a bit like concerning. It's like, oh, Omori, Sunny, how have you been living? I don't think a steak is enough to finish it. You might need to like, you know, you gotta portion out the steak. Survival instincts. You gotta portion out the steak in like different parts. He just ate the whole steak. To be fair, I don't really know how microwave steak will taste like. I've seen steak in restaurants, but not microwave version. I feel like that's really concerning that it's microwave. I really hope Sunny doesn't get food poisoning from that. Ate the whole steak, then threw up half of it. Yeah, literally, I don't think that steak is good. I don't think that steak is good, Sunny. Why did you eat it? I mean, that steak definitely was not good in the system, because when your body tells you no, it is about to, like, explode. It literally... I think the interesting thing about, like, your own body is that if it's something that's bad, the body will literally say, no, get this out. Get this out of my system. I feel so bad that Sunny had to actually throw up that. Do you have any theories on why the characters are the way they are after Mary died? Oh, okay. I guess this will be like my thought process currently. I don't really have too much info on most of it since I only have done it with 2 days left, but I'll give it my best shot. From what I'm speculating, definitely, okay, I think first thing straight up, Sunny is definitely depressed, I think. Like, after Mary's death, he did not want to go out of his room. I feel like he might have survivor guilt. I don't know how you call it that. Survival guilt. Because they are so close to, like... because, I think what... Sunny is, as, like, the little brother, is really close to Mary, so... I feel like Omori has survivor's guilt or something like that towards, like Mary's death. So that's why he's cooped up in his room. For Aubrey, I have no clue what we have done. We've definitely done something. And then Aubrey hates us entirely. I'm guessing it's because, like, everyone, including, like, the entire gang, didn't really, like, comfort Aubrey. Because based on her interactions with us, which is a lot of yelling, a lot of fighting, a lot of fighting, my guess is that when Mary was dead, no one was there for her. So she didn't know how to express her emotion. And due to that, she kind of lashes out to everyone. And I guess a bit rude to a lot of people. And then maybe that's why she joined, like, the other gang of, like, kids that are a bit... Is it stuck up? Not really stuck up, but, like, a bit... not in the good part. Not in a good way. For Kel, I'm not too sure. Kel seems kind of alright with us. I don't really know too much of how he feels. Because he seems to be the one that's the most alright with Omori. So I don't really know. I think Kel is still fine with us. Hiro, we heard the backstory of him being really sad, like, after Mary was gone. And then I think they had like a fight and everything with, like, Kel and Hiro together. I guess they somehow found, like, their difference. I forgot part of the story already. Damn. They found, like, their own way to, like, cope with it. And it seems like Hiro is alright. I'll put quotes on that, alright, because we just met him, so I don't really know too much of how he's gonna react. Basil, he's either scared of us or he hates us. I have no clue. Because Basil's, I think, the only few characters that is, like, actively trying to avoid Sunny. Very actively avoiding Sunny. I still don't really know what's up with Basil, but he definitely knows something that we hopefully do not know. I don't really know where's it gonna go. But Basil looks like he's seen something that we should not see, and I am not ready for what's coming up. And well, for Mary, we know she's dead. I've learned that the hard way through the game, cause damn Aubrey just straight up tells us that she's dead. I was like, wait. I was so excited to meet Mary, and I was like, she's dead. Dang it. You don't need to throw the truth right in front of my face here. Come on. I really wish we could have met Mary. So I don't really know how Mary is. If it's based on like Omori's hate space, Mary is pretty nice for a sister. Like for like a big sister. So I don't really know how real world would be like. But yeah, that's like my interpretation of it. Wait, so good luck. Yeah, actually surprisingly correct with Aubrey. Yes! Yes, yatta. Because I think for Aubrey, I feel like we have a bit more context on her because she keeps mentioning it's like why you weren't there for me, why did you leave me, or something like that. I wonder if that could be the case, not too sure. Haven't seen the Omori related streams in a while. Yeah, it's 5 years since this game came out, so it's been a while. Mary is a main staple of support for Aubrey. Oh. You know what, if you say it like that, that makes sense, because they're like the two girls. They, you know, the sisters gotta support each other. It's both. Do what you will with this info. Oh. Wait, have you not finished Omori? I have not finished Omori, just a heads up. I have only played through currently 2 days left at that part, so I have not finished the game yet. This is like my current thought process of like how each character is currently in relation with like Sunny, or like why they are so, I guess, distant from each other. The relationship is complicated in game, yep. It's a bit hard to explain in words, I think. I'm sorry, you think Basil hates Sunny? Yeah, kind of yes and no. I feel like it's kind of also in between. He seems like he wants to reach out. Because there are scenes where Basil is like, don't leave me in like the bathroom, and then we left him in the bathroom, so I don't really know how we're gonna say it for that one. It's yes and it's a no. Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's much hate there though, true. It's a bit hard, I feel like the hate. More of guilt. I think Basil has no idea how he feels about Sunny. Confused, hurt boy. I think Basil's having like a mental crisis moment, man. It seems like he wants to know Sunny, or like get to know Sunny, but at the same time he's like avoiding Sunny. I don't know how he's supposed to react to Sunny now. I think Aubrey has the easiest. I think Aubrey and Kel have like the easiest interpretation I have currently in terms of why they're distant. Maybe. Kel, I'm not too sure. Hero, we just met him, so don't know that one. Basil, some mental crisis moment. I have no clue. He wants to know Sunny, but then he's scared of Sunny. I don't know, man. He's like a mixed bag for me currently. It also mainly depends on each character coping mechanism. True. Oh yeah, I guess now you mention about coping mechanism. The whole game's way of coping with like the loss of someone is all different. I think I kind of, now you point out, wait, I didn't think about it. Now that you mentioned it, that should make more sense. Each person's coping mechanism is different. Kel is mostly overlooked. Yeah, I feel like Kel there could be more backstory to him. I'm not too sure, cause currently we don't really know too much other than Kel and Hero fight, and during the time when Merrick was gone. Maybe there are more details in the game that I just didn't spot yet, or currently it's still a bit too early for me. I think he's just guilty and scared to face the consequences alone, considering Sunny doesn't want to face it yet. True, for Basil especially. The coolest thing about them is that they kind of embody the 5 stages of grief in a way. Oh, wait, actually that actually makes sense. I didn't even think about that part. Wait, that actually works because it's 5 characters and then they all deal with grief all differently. Wait, damn, wait, you guys are linking the parts together. It implies, it's implied Kel is still healing yet in the acceptance stage. Sunny being denial, Aubrey angry, Hero depressed, Basil bargaining, Kel acceptance. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like I can see like Sunny, Aubrey, and Hero. Basil is bargaining. Actually, I'm not too sure what that would mean. Is it like he's like in between of like accepting, but then he's like he can't like let it go? Kel still like has some trauma from the fight with Hero. Yeah, he explained that at the cemetery, and wow, that was not what I expected. I feel like it also hit Kel hard to see like his big brother being like that depressed at the same time. Like, I feel like what do you do at that situation? Like, you can't really, you don't really know what to do. If you say something, it could make it worse. If you try to like help, sometimes it makes it even terrible. So it's like in between, like what do you do? Okay. Because he had to be there for others as well. Since Hero, yep, Hero went off too. Game is absolutely similar. Yes, I agree. I kind of feel so bad for Orange Basketball guy. Oh, yeah. My favorite fan work are the ones that go into more detail on Kel's grief. I think that would be actually that's interesting too, cause all of the characters besides like Kel, their grief is a bit noticeable. I think Kel's is a bit more like he's accepted it, but he's just like trying to let go of it, like slowly, bit by bit. The way he had to pretend to be carefree guy while he was hurting too. I feel like his grief is the least explored out of everyone. Someone's gotta do him justice, man. Like wearing a mask. Yeah, it's I think what's it? What's it called? It's like the fixed smile like mask. He looks like he's fine on the outside, but in the inside he's like trying to heal as best as he can. If it's that way, I think I can see why people like Kel a lot. I guess Kel's point of view is a bit hard to interpret it from like a game's perspective. Like, how do you interpret it? Because you either have to make him like slip the mask like for like a few moments, but I feel like that's also pretty hard in game. I guess they could have find like a better way to interpret it. But then from what I've experienced, I think Kel as a character is pretty solid. I think it's pretty good. I guess I wish we could explore more of his personality if there isn't like any more in the game. Also, me, I still haven't really fully played through it, so I don't really know. I think this is the best I can think of in terms of tools. I feel I can make this better. I'm trying to figure this out. Hero and Basil are my favorites. Aw, to be fair, they are pretty. Both of them are really good. Or perhaps he kind of shows his more painful and complex feelings aside, cause he doesn't know how to deal with it. Could be, yeah, true. That could be a case. It's difficult to know what to say and do with yourself when dealing with loss, and it is easier for him to just move on, possibly or otherwise. Yeah. I feel from Kel's perspective, I guess from my point of view, is that he's seeing all this chaos happening around like everyone. Like Sunny is just like gone, like he's shut off. Aubrey is really angry. Hero, his own brother, is like depressed. And then Basil is kind of like doesn't want to deal with it, or like he's trying to move on, but also he can't really do it. I feel like for Kel is hard because like all your friends are dealing with it like so differently, like what do you say? It's not much you can say, I feel like. And it's really, I think, tough to help, especially because you don't really know how you're gonna approach it. Some people get cheerful when they do something fun. Some people can cheer up just by like chatting with each other. But then there are some cases that you gotta like leave a person to themselves for a bit to like calm down or anything. I think that's the case that's what happened to like Cal and Hero, cause suddenly like Hero just outbursts in front of Cal, and I think Cal wasn't even ready for it. I think even in the game he was taken aback by what Hero did. Damn, thinking about like this right now, it reminds me of like dang, why does this game actually remind me of myself? I feel like this game is like also like calling out myself. Also, I would say I've lost some people in my journey. So I feel like everyone who's like expressed like loss or grief for like a person, animal, or like maybe your own things, I feel like this game is really good at expressing it. It's really nice. Man, this game is like I can't think of anything happy right now because this game's making me like take it back. For me, it was also the way I saw myself in the character that made me so attached to the game. I think now that I'm playing the game, I'm also starting to feel attachment. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting going in to be like getting attached to like the characters, but I feel like I'm starting to get into it already. I feel like even the thing is that I guess I'm more worried is like the more I play the game, I feel like I can relate to some of the characters. Without even realizing it, I was like, wait, this moment makes me remind me of like that one moment I had when I was like maybe like younger or older. Man, dang. No, I'm not tearing up. Who's cutting onions in this game? Who's cutting onions in this game? Is it a bad time to ask who your favorite Omori character is? No, I don't think so. Let me think. Omori character currently. I would say currently, man, it's so hard to pick. I like all of them, man. You're picking favorites here. I hate picking favorites because I like all of them, but I guess if I have to pick currently, I kind of like Hero. If it's the real world version of Omori, I like Hero currently. In the hit space? Ah man, it's so hard to pick. It's like picking favorites out of all the favorites. If it's hit space, I would say I gotta go with Basil, man. I really like Basil when I first met Basil. But then he's gone for the entire half the game, so I'm kinda sad. But yeah, if I have to pick between like both worlds, hit space is Basil. The real world currently is Hero. I hate picking favorites, man. Reminds me of those moments when they're like at gym class, they're like pick your favorite characters, like pick your favorite teammates. I was like, oh god, not this again. I'm not playing this game again. Let me see if I can make this. Make this one also go. Damn, this is gonna be a busy set. That's bad. Have you finished the game? Not yet. Fun fact, I have not finished the game. Please do not spoil too much of the game. I beg. I've only played until like 2 days left, so I'm halfway, quote unquote. Oh, do I make the like pot bigger? Give me a second. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, by the way, new subscriber. Oh, thank you. Well, I was saying first, hope you enjoy the stream because I mostly just do like short. I mostly do a lot of like story streams. Also because I really like it. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy the streams. Also, how is everyone's day? Because I love Omori as a game. The grief and everything was done to gosh darn well. Yup, it has. Oh boy, you gotta love the ending. I can't wait to get whatever ending I'm gonna get. I think whatever ending I'm gonna get, I'm just gonna be content with it. Whether is it bad, whether is it good, you know what? I'll live with it. I'll live with it. I think definitely now playing Omori, I see a lot of myself in like some of the characters of Omori, which I feel like that's the part where I'm a bit scared of right now. Because I'm starting to have like relate to some parts of Omori, which I'm like a bit scared. I was like, damn, I feel like I'm called out. I've called out myself. I think I enjoy the story and music even more once you finish. Yeah, I love the story currently. Currently the story is like one that I'm so into right that I feel like the more I think about it, the more I want to play it. But I can see like the amount of like effort put into Omori. Like as a game fully, it's insane like how much stuff you can do. From like the side quest to like the main story. Or even just learning like tidbits from like the NPCs and stuff. Like funny moments. I think it's crazy how much they are able to do for like in the game. I can see them like the amount of like effort put into it. Just seeing how big the world is, the detail and everything, it's insane. Anyway, I would say my love for games. A lot of games that I like are like Undertale. I think a lot of RPG actually. A lot of RPG games I really like. From like Witch's House. Eve. I don't know if that's or IB one. I'm trying to think there's how many. There's also like I think Mad Father. A lot of the games I like are all RPG games. But I really like it. It's the way they can tell the story, even through like pixel art, it's like insane. It just shows that whether you are like drawing like high quality like art or just doing like pixel art stuff, there's always a way to tell a story. In different ways than one. Some through words, some through poetry, some through visual, some through music. I think that's the fun part about games and like art in general. You can express anything through any medium of work. And whether it gets through or not, you know, it's pretty impressive. I hope you enjoy it. Not spoilers, but it has others. Oh, I see. Endings. Yeah, I've searched up how many endings there are just by curiosity, and there is 5 endings. I was like, oh man, there's 5? Okay, I was not ready for that one. I guess I hope I could get like a decent ending. I hope it's like not the worst of the worst, because apparently one of you guys mentioned that the one of the endings are like super bad, and I was like, I hope I'm not getting that one. That would be really sad. I don't really want to end Omori on a sad note, because this game is... I just want the characters to all have like a decent ending, because seeing how much in game they're like going through, even though they're just characters, it just breaks my heart just to see them like go through this. I want at least like a happy or like a decent happy ending. It doesn't need to be happy, it could be bittersweet. I'll still like it, I think. No worries, it's easy. Hopefully it's easy. I mean, I have figured out I think what? The hangman puzzle. The hangman puzzle, which is welcome to a black space, but I don't know what's gonna happen once I input that in the game. I'm a bit worried what's gonna happen once I gather all the hangman keys. Because that's like one part I'm a bit worried once that happens. But I'm guessing if I do the hangman, maybe I'll get the true ending? I'm not too sure. I mean, I'm having fun just solving the game already, to be fair. I like me a good puzzle and mysteries, man. I guess fun fact, a lot of stuff I like to read nowadays are a lot of mystery. A lot of like mystery type of like stories. I think the best... I'm trying to think of what mysteries there are. I like Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, Shadow House. I'm trying to think what else there are. I had it... Oh dang, I had the idea on my top of my head, but I'm not sure. And currently I think I'm watching... I guess it's not really a mystery. It's kind of like Spy X Family. recently I just got into it. A bit late, but you know what? Yeah. Just got into it. And it was fun. I'm currently watching like catching up to season 3 already. Also, 2 endings are canon. Oh, 2 endings are canon. Wait, 2 endings are canon. Huh. That's interesting, cause most of the time games have like one ending that's canon, the rest is like maybe so. Oh, there are 2 canon. Okay, that was not what I expected. To be fair, when I was searching out like references for like Omori, I feel like there are some of the fandom might have been like spoilers, but I'm not too sure. I hopefully didn't really spoil myself while I was searching for it, because I didn't really know what the spoilers are. But I would say a lot of Omori fan art. Damn, it's so cool. It looks so cool. Oh, the sketch is cute. Thank you. I mean, it's still a bit messy though. It's, I think, what if you let me like hide some of these layers, man. I most likely will do the coloring off stream because it's... If you see my whole process, you can take you like a few hours. But yeah, this is, I think, what this was my first sketch, which looks like this. I don't think you can tell what this is. This is the first sketch, and then I upgraded it to the second sketch, which is like this. So I feel like the difference is a little bit too much now I think about it. From this stickman figures to these. It's kind of funny to see that it's just like this how much it's changed. Currently I'm trying to clean up this piece and see how it looks. It's still silly though. I'm just saying, sometimes even the most silliest... Look at this, I'm telling you, look at this. This is like the most stickman figure ever. Like, what is this? What is this? What is all this? Dundee. So in short, even you, when you draw stickmans, can change it into beauty. And then one thing later you'll have to suffer through is all the line art. Even the most stickman of figures can become a work of art. Man, I'm gonna clean mine out like 3 times in a row, dang it. Damn it, I already cleaned the line out of like a few hours ago. Man, this is gonna take a while. Oh wait, why am I not having symmetry on? Stupid. I hate drawing fingers. Don't worry, I also hate drawing fingers. Fingers are like my kryptonite. Well, they just look bald. Don't worry, we're at the hair, they just look very bald currently. Don't worry, their hair will be there a little later on. Their hair will grow on, don't worry, I'll add the details later. They're currently, sorry, they're bald for now. Fun fact, people were bald when they were younger, when they were babies. They were also bald. It's okay, we'll give them hair. Don't worry, hair will appear soon after I draw this. I really don't know if I want to do line art for this. I feel like I have to do line art for this. Maybe I can do. Oh, I could also go with no line arts. Well, actually, maybe it will look better. Not sure. I'll try and get the base first. Then we'll see if I want to do line art or not later on. Most of the coloring and stuff most likely will be off stream, so you guys don't need to suffer. And I will just like speed run it. I think what for me when I do art, sometimes I like to have. Sometimes I watch other people's speed paints and I was like, damn, if I could draw that fast, man, it would look so good. If I can draw as fast as a speed paint, damn, I would love it. But no, I can't. It takes me like hours to draw this. I wish I could draw it faster. Balls equals hands. The me thought that. You know what? I'm just saying. Sometimes, you know what? If you think hard enough, even your mini hands they're like this, can become the simpler form. Just draw this, a stick, and then it's like, yay, here is an arm. You don't need much thought in fingers. I guess what? One easy way to draw like hands or like fingers is, I mean, this is, I think a common way you can do it is like draw a square or kind of like a trapezium shape and then draw from here. And then you start segregating out like your hands and stuff. You can draw it based on like the structure. I know some tutorials, if they do this, it's easier. Of course, it depends on what you're going for. If you're doing like more like simple hands and stuff, it's still terrible. But you know what? It gives you like the idea. Or another way of drawing hands is that you can draw like a cube form. Especially for drawing, if you're not good with like perspective and stuff, draw like a cube form first. And then from there you draw like the structures out. Not so sure. Let's just draw like a random hand or something like that. I think the best is to find a way you can simplify the shapes. And then from there you can like you can grow out this shapes into a masterpiece of sorts. I think let's try and see if I can draw this. I'm also really bad at hands, so don't mind me, my hands are terrible. But yeah, in short, I think the best for hands is you imagine it like a shape, like a square shape. Well, I guess in a way, if you go specific, it's like a trapezium. From there, you start to like draw your stick fingers, and then one triangle at the side for your thumb to stick out. An easier way for like drawing, especially like the tops of like the fingers, like this knob stuff, is to put like circles. From there, you link it like a cylinder, and it makes it a bit easier. So once you erase it off, ching, there's your fingers right there. Of course, this is like a simpler way. If you're doing this in more like dynamic poses, it will be a bit different. But if you're doing it for like simple hands, it should be alright, I think. It should be alright. So once you erased off the box, and just let me go in. Cha-ching. There you go. You've got a little hand. We got a little hand buddy here. Best is to just simplify shapes, I think. If it's too tough to look at like the whatever wacky fingers here, simplify into like boxes, I think it's the easiest. This is how I learn hands. I'm still learning it. It's not the best, but currently this is how decent my hands can draw, so yay. Cha-ching. My hand skills. I'm still bad at hands though, so simple, okay, sorry. Simple shapes is the key to drawing stuff. I think if you're into learning like art stuff, I think there are some art tutorials that they tell you to imagine like all like humans, like human body parts, if they're, you know, stickman, the stickman figures into like cylinders. So if you have your body, it's like rectangle, you got your cylinder arms. It still looks bad, but you know what? It gives a form, a shape. Here. Yeah, I've taken so many tutorials and figures, I'm still bad, but your art is pretty good. Thanks. Don't worries, don't worries. I would say if you guys see how I drew hands last time, man, my hands were like this. This was how I drew hands back. This is old me. Now this one is new me. You can see the difference in this. This was how I drew it last time. This is the me. I'm trying it. This is such good advice. I'm going to use it from now on. I hope it helps. I hope it helps. Don't worry if it takes you a while. It takes you a while to get a hang of it, cause this took me quite a few years to get a hang of it. I was drawing like that. Ooh, nice. I did it like that. Nice. I think take it easy on yourself. Another way you can do it for like hands is if you have like a picture. I think what if you have like a picture of like a hand or something like that, like a reference picture from like a photo. You can try and trace your hand if you can, and see whether like you can make a shape of it. So example, if like my hand is just like a fist, maybe, I don't know, like a fist shape. It looks bad, you know. It looks bad for this. Don't worry. But you should try to trace the image. Like if this is your reference, try to trace it and see whether you can understand the form of it. Cause that's where you start to learn, like muscle memory. This. Oh god, I pressed wrong keys. Oh dang it, shortcut keys. But yeah, I think if you're not able to like, I think what? If you can't do like all of this, it's also okay. I think it's alright if you can't do like all this stuff. Easiest way I can say is that you take a reference. Take what? You take like a reference picture. Reference picture. Dang it, I need to change the colors to light now. Take reference picture. You trace it to study. This is for study purposes. And then you try to what? You try to, I think what? Draw it out. This is like how I learn in a way. So it starts to become muscle memory once you repeat. So this is like a rinse and repeat. You go back and forth until your own muscles in your brain, my muscle brain in me, that is like, this is me, and this muscle brain is like spazzing out. When I see all of it, I'm just like, huh. This was how my brain felt like when I was trying to like learn it myself. Like, what am I doing? I have no clue. My brain is like about to like explode. But yeah, that's like one way you can do it. But yeah, I guess to come full circle back. Dang it, why? I'm technically feel like I'm not supposed to explain art because I'm not really good at it. Just think of it as simple shapes first. Simple shapes first. Then you go into the details. Don't worry about the details too much. First focus on this one. Just simple shapes. Take it easy. Once you feel a bit confident in your simple shapes and you're like, yeah, I love it, then you jump to the details a bit more. And then from there you will start to grow on it. I'll try and hope it works. Yeah, don't worry. My brain is a potato when it comes to fingers. Don't worry. I will say this first. I've drawn hands. I've learned hands. I haven't learned I can draw hands. Okay, I think my hands are okay. But if you're telling me to draw like feet, I'm sorry, this thing I have not learned yet. I have not learned how to draw feet yet. My hands are okay, my feet, not yet. I haven't even drawn feet before. Damn, that could be something I should learn later on. I could learn drawing feet later. You know, I shall stop making your brains fry. I guess mini art lesson. But yeah. Simple first, then details later, I think. That's if you guys are starting off, just focus on that. So hello. Oh yeah, I saw that. What's your opinion on sunflowers? Ooh, sunflowers. I mean, they're pretty sunny, aren't they? Okay, that's such a bad joke. You know what? I like sunflowers. I like sunflowers a lot. I've never really seen a real sunflower before, but you know what? I love me my sunflowers. They're pretty sunny. You know, they're pretty nice. At least you can say they always know where the sun is. Cause I am not totally bad at directions. You do not want to see me use Google Maps to try and find my way around. Hello, welcome to stream, welcome. I surprisingly talking about teaching how to draw hands just now. I was expecting to teach how to draw hands because I don't think I'm like the qualified person to teach. But you know what? I hope that little tip helps you in like drawing like body parts and hands. I've learned to draw hands but not feet. So if you're asking me how to draw feet, I'm sorry, I do not know how to draw feet. Oh my god, you're your biggest fans. I'll call the fan company. Which speed of fan do you want? Speed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of fan speeds here. Yeah, I spike up to 6 people. Oh, there's 6 people. Oh, nice. I mean, to be fair, this stream is gonna be a bit more chill. I think it's more chill than my Mori streams. I think the main thing is that I hope you guys are like relaxing from your tough day at like work or study, cause man, studying and working is tough. It is tough. So remember to get enough rest. Oh my god, hi. Hi. Hi! Yeah. Hi! Okay, I shouldn't straighten my throat today. My throat is not working well today, so spare me the highs. Who's your favorite character in Mori? Oh, speedrun. Currently, in the real world is Hero. In the hit space is Basil. To be fair, I like all of them, but if I have to pick, it's Hero and Basil. Okay, one left. Still heavy, it's Spike. Yeah. It's okay, it's okay. I don't mind it. I mean, to be fair, drawing streams... I also do understand that some drawing streams aren't like too much, because a lot of times when people are drawing art, they will be either quiet or doing their own thing. So I don't mind it, I don't mind it. For me, I like to just draw. I think I think what I want to try and draw on stream and see how fast I can do it. Once I do it off stream, sometimes I get distracted and then and then I will like forget to do the task in hand. So you know, sometimes I like to try drawing on stream and see how much I've improved as like an artist. Oh my god, mine is Basil. Wait, I even have a Basil keychain. Oh, nice. Yeah, Basil, let's go. You know, like train station wires if they were Kagami. They. I wish more people knew about you. Aw. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. No worries. You know what? If people want to watch me, you know what? It's up to them in their algorithms whether they want to watch me or not. To be fair, there are so many other people in the world to watch. There's like, imagine every world, every country, every place, small or even big. There are different creators everywhere. Whether they wanted to do it, they grew to love it. Like there's a lot. So I think what the best is whenever you feel like it, watch whichever like favorite streamer or like streamers you want to watch. The main thing about streaming, I think, and for like viewers, is to have fun, to enjoy the ride, have some nice chit chats, some laughs here and there. I think that's a part of streaming that I like. It's such a cool YouTuber. Oh, thank you. I hope your fan base grows. Oh, thank you. Do you know murder drones? What the... Oh god, my voice cracked. Murder drones? Wait, where did the murder drones came in here? I don't think so. Hopefully there's no murder drones. I don't have... if we have murder drones, I think we need to have the exterminator coming in. Gotta be careful of the drones, man. You gotta protect yourself and the drones from whatever chaos. Oh my god, I will like you. Like so, oh, thank you. It's a cool show by Glitch. Oh, by Glitch. Wait, I don't think I've heard. Wait, by Glitch. I feel like I've heard that name before. Actually, wait, give me a second. I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Be a good drawer or sketcher. The brand. The brand. I think what I've seen like sketcher shoe brands. Sketcher shoe brands, man, that's such a bad joke. Or I've been to Skechers, like the shoe brand itself, and that's pretty popular there, I'm not gonna lie. Glitch murder robots, I feel I've heard of. Okay, wait, can I spell it? Robots. I feel I've seen it before. Oh, I think I've heard of it. Oh, I think I've heard this from like a friend. I haven't seen it before, but I've seen like clips of it and it's pretty. It looks so good. It still looks so cool. I love how we change fandoms, man. That's the part of the internet, man. Everyone has like different fandoms. Like I think everyone has like not only just one fandom. There's like so many fandoms. Like there's anime, there's games, there's like cartoons. There's like so much. Even if you come down, there's like books, novels. There's so many fandoms everywhere. Everyone I think has like so many fandoms. Even I also have. I don't really think I joined like much on fandoms, but I do like a lot of different stuff. I'll say in terms of like my YouTube, like my favorite like YouTubers and stuff, like sometimes I watch on and off for some. It's quite random. Some is like cute, some is like talking about like analyzing on like games, like game theory stuff. And then there will be like others that are just like normal like vlogs. Some talking about cats. Oh, like so many random stuff, man. I think you heard of it because the show, The Amazing Digital Circus. Yes, now you mentioned that, yeah, I've heard of that one. I've heard that from my friend. I think they're somewhat into it. I've seen like clips of it and the Digital Circus. And it looks good. But like its quality is insane. I think even for voice acting it's also pretty good. A vanilla or vanilla? I don't like vanilla flavor ice cream. I know it's basic, but you know what? Vanilla flavor ice cream is pretty good. I hear I have like a million fandoms I'm in. Yeah, there's a lot of fandoms. I think it's alright, man. I think the tricky part is where you would need to keep up between all the fandoms, man. you gotta think about it. There's a character named Pommy who is a jester. Oh yeah, I think I've seen it. I don't remember their names. I think the one thing I remember from Digital Circus is like the dude that has like teeth as I think a teeth as like the head. I'm trying to remember. I don't really remember their names. Fun fact, I'm a bit bad on remembering like names sometimes. But I think the most I remember is the jester and I think Pommy and I think one of the like the circus dude, if I remember. I don't remember. I remember I think a friend of mine was like talking about it and stuff, and we like chit chat a bit about it. Do you like Undertale? Yes, I have played Undertale. Also, fun fact. I have played Undertale before. Do I want to experience it again? No. I don't want to experience genocide ever again. I feel like the game taught me to never play genocide ever again. It was so goddamn frustrating. I don't need to play genocide round 2. No thank you. Genocide was fun for a while and then the pain settled in after 50 deaths later, so no thank you. Wait, Mappa or Toy? Oh, is it? Oh, you're talking about like, animation studios. For me, I don't really know. I forgot. I know Mappa and Toy are like pretty big, like anime studios. To be fair, I feel bad, but I don't remember like the studio name that I like. I know there's one studio I really like their work, but I forgot. I think one of it is like Kyoto Animations. For me, I like Kyoto Animations when they did Free Run. No, not the Free Run, wrong name. Violet Evergarden. Sorry. I was like Free Run. Wait. I think one of my favorite studios I would say currently I can think of is like Violet Evergarden, which is Kyoto Animations. That one was really nice. I remember the moment I watched Violet Evergarden, I was I was like bawling my eyes out. Anyways, I'm gonna leave, have for lunch, and 2 canon endings in Momori are in the last part. Oh, I see. Nice, nice. So go enjoy your lunch. Have a good lunch. Hopefully you'll eat full. Good luck in game also. So thank you. No worries. I'll hopefully play the game with justice, and hopefully I won't lose. Great. I've died a lot already in the game. I've died to bears. I've died to Sweetheart herself. I don't think I need to have a death counter for me in Omori. Hopefully I enjoy the game. I can't wait to see how the ending is for me, I guess, because I'm still curious to see what's gonna happen. Because I definitely want to unlock the hangman puzzle and see what's going on with everyone else in the real world and in the dreamscape. Because oh yeah, I forgot, in the dreamscape we still haven't even found Basil. Oh, I totally forgot about that. I forgot that we're still fighting Basil in the dreamscape. Forgot about that part. Oopsie. Been so caught up with like adventuring around Hitspace that I forgot about Basil. What's your favorite show? Oh, favorite show in like anime? If it's like anime current, I can't really think of like my favorite anime currently, because to be fair, there's quite a bit, and it's really hard to pick. But I would say currently my favorite anime is for this month. I think this month I would say is Spy X Family. And yes, I've just recently only gotten into Spy X Family. I'm a bit late to the party for Spy X Family, but I've caught up to anime season 3. I think I wanted to watch something. I think during a time like at night when I was like really, I didn't know what to watch. I was like, you know what? I'm watching Spy X Family. Let's see how this is. I'm starting to like it a lot. I haven't finished season 3 yet. Season 3 is still ongoing, so taking my time. Mori fandom's still alive. Yeah, there's quite a bit of Mori fans are still here, still alive. I mean, for me, I've only recently played a game, so I have less info than all of you guys that are Mori fans. All I know, I remember when I was like looking through like OSTs before I wanted to play on stream. I saw one of the comments was literally was that after they finished the game, they finished the ending, they were like, they went back to the title screen and they started to cry. I was like, oh god, I hope that's not gonna be me after the game. I feel like that could also be me, but at the same time I'm like, I better hold my tears back for a second. I really worry what this game is gonna do to me when I finish the game. Like, even when I play, when I played Persona 4, it already made me emotional already. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to handle Omori now. Even Undertale's ending was like, it was kind of like bittersweet when we got talk to Asriel. It's really sad during that time. I don't need more tears. Who's cutting onions already, man? Stop cutting onions. I don't need more onions already. I need to save the tears for later. I think sometimes it's really interesting that games can also make someone cry. Like, even just a story can make people cry too. And damn, do I not? I kinda want the tears to hold back for me for this round, hopefully. Not really for the ending, that's for sure. I guess I can't really see a good... to say good ending, not really. I feel like Omori's ending, which ending I get, I feel like it's gonna be bittersweet. It's gonna be some kind of bittersweet ending. And And then I'm not gonna be ready for it, and then I'll most likely bawl my eyes out off stream, and then it'll be like, why? Just why? But yeah, I think okay, besides the games and the bawling my eyes out part, I hope you guys are able to get your rest, cause what time is it now? Oh my god, it's 12 AM. I should technically go and rest. I forgot I wanted this to be like a really short stream, but then I kind of forgot about that part and just like threw it out the window. Like, oh. I still need to go through this part, so I will leave you guys as yellow for now, because I need to... Wait, where's my background? Oh, my background? Wait, what? Wait, why did I call this character? What the... Okay, I can't name my layers right now. Okay, let's... I think I should end the stream soon, because I should go get some rest. Because if I don't sleep now, I think I'm not gonna have enough sleep for tomorrow. Because tomorrow I need to do... Tomorrow I got other stuff, project stuff. I need to rush finish it. I've been putting it off almost close to like 2 weeks already. I need to finish it. I need to rush one of like my projects that I want to finish it and hopefully post if it's on time. If it's not on time, it's a bit later then. Because I've done finished like parts of it already. I just need to do, I think, some editing on it, and then hopefully it'll be done. So I think this is where I'm gonna leave off, or in terms of my drawing currently. Let's put this for now. This I'll put it as a cleaner line art with yellow. So my progress today, not a lot, but you know what, it's something. We've gone from this one. Let me rename files now. I'm renaming my files right now. Okay, this was what we started off with. Oh yeah, this is mostly where I'm gonna end stream, but I guess recap, this is my first sketch that I started off with. Then it changed to the... Wait, like not smooth transition. Okay, we start out with this sketch first, which is a bunch of stickmen and mostly makes no sense in terms of art. Then I've upgraded this sketch to this sketch that looks slightly better, a bit messier, but you know what, still alright. And I've still drawing the line art, not yet done, but work in progress. So currently decent progress today, not too bad. I think most of this details I'll do it off stream. Cause these stuff take a lot of time and I draw very slow, so you guys won't need to suffer through the pain of watching me do this bit by bit. I'm most likely gonna speedrun this off stream, and maybe like a few days later I'll hopefully have like a speed paint of this finish. Hi! Oh yeah, hi! Welcome, Shi. I never played Omori, but I really want to lol. To be fair, Omori is, I think what? Omori is a pretty long game. I forgot. I mean, you can try and get Omori, like the game, like on Steam if you want. For like when they have like an offer and stuff. Cause I think when I got Omori, the game, I got it like during like a... I think during some kind of like discount, if I remember. Currently there's no discount for it, but maybe during like December there might be a discount for it. So you know what? Keep an eye out on December. Maybe there will be, because it's apparently gonna be the 5th anniversary of like Omori. Like Because it's been 5 years since Omori is out, so you know what? If you want to play and you want to get the game, you can try and wait and see if there's like a discount offer, and you can get it at like a cheaper price. But if you're not into like if you can't really buy the game or like or get the game itself, I think you can watch, you know, gameplays. I think especially. Of course, it won't be like the most like play first forward experience, but you know what? Watching gameplays is like part where you can enjoy the game itself if you can't get the game. Cause that was what I did when I was younger too. Now that I have a little bit of money, I try to buy some games and play them on stream when I get a chance. But yeah, currently this is what I've come up with in terms of drawing. It's still rough. I most likely will adjust a bit of this off stream. But for time being, this is what my current choices of like my work. So yeah, this is like halfway done. I feel like it would have been better if I finish Omori then I draw this, cause I would have more context of the game. But currently I haven't finished the game yet. So I feel like I can't convey the emotions properly in terms of my drawing. So I guess I feel a bit bad about that, so my apologies. I guess I hope you guys enjoy the stream for today and the random chit chats we had, and also the wasn't expecting I was gonna teach about art stuff. Like literally, I think in the middle of stream, teach about some art tips on how to draw hands. I guess fun fact, if you guys are into like drawing like fingers or hands, try to do simple shapes first, then go for the details later on. That will make it much more easier. But yeah, this is gonna be mostly where I'm gonna end off stream because I need to sleep. It's late for me and it's like 12 AM. I need to sleep. I've got stuff I need to rush for tomorrow. At the same time, tomorrow I'm also having my Omori stream where we left off in the real world of 2 days left. So if you guys are into it, feel free to tune in. So thank you very much for joining the stream. I hope you guys enjoy the art. It's not yet done yet. Hopefully I'll finish this offline. But yeah, also if you guys are doing any projects, I wish you guys all the best. Good luck. Ganbatte. 加油. I see Jana. You guys can do it. You guys can do it, okay? And do what you can with whatever time you got. So besides that, I am off to bed. Seriously bed, because I've used up too much brain cells today. And I think I've stared at too many screens for today also. So good night and bye bye.